Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. As you would have seen in last week's episode, we have just finished up in Northern Territory and Central Australia was our last week's episode.
Yep. Just as we did for WA, we have decided to go through our favourite places that we went to in the Northern Territory. So in today's episode, we're going to share our top 5 favourite places.
Let's get into it. Coming in at number 5, we have Kings Canyon, which is located in Wataka National Park.
Whilst we were at Kings Canyon, we did the Kings Canyon Rim Walk, which is a 3 to 4 hour walk, but we did it within about 2.5 hours. And that included stopping and taking pictures and things like that. The canyon is so beautiful. You start off doing a steep incline up Heart Attack Hill. It's what it's called.
It was a bit like that.
Yeah,
that was the hardest part of
bit.
the walk for sure. It was just a steep incline to start off. But then it was filled with a bunch of different things. There's a Garden of Eden, it's called, and it was a separate little walk down you could do through it. It's a kind of inside, a bit of a gorge.
In the canyon, and
there's a waterhole which is really sacred as well. And
to the Indigenous, which was so beautiful to just sit there and just enjoy.
Yeah, we just sat down and looked at that for a bit, listened to the birds and the animals. But that was really good. That was our last stop in the Northern Territory, and it deserved its spot at number 5 for us.
Yeah.
So that's it, Kings Canyon. Coming in at number 4, we have Bitter Springs, which is located in Mataranka and was our first stop on our way down to Central Australia.
So these are thermal springs. They're about 30 degrees in temperature. So we stayed at the caravan park right at the springs. So you can walk down in the morning. So we decided to go super early and it was a bit chilly. So it was perfect getting into the warm water. The water is so clear as well.
Crystal clear.
Yeah, we did see, there was a couple of people who said that they saw turtles, which
people often do.
People often see.
Even there was a bunch of boars, wild pigs on the walk down. So someone told us to look out for them, and we did see them.
We saw a couple,
in the bushes in the distance.
Yeah.
But it was an awesome spot. Staying at the caravan park is super convenient because you can literally just walk down or drive. There's a little car park, so you can drive if you want.
You just drift through the springs as well. The current kind of takes you around.
Yeah, you pretty much just float around and don't have to kick too much.
Yeah,
we just had our mask
relaxing
and snorkel
as well.
But it was a great experience seeing that.
Yeah.
That was number 4.
Coming in at number 3, we have Litchfield National Park, which is the first spot we properly explored when we made our way into the Northern Territory. Yeah,
some of our favourite ones and the ones we explored were Tajana Falls, Bully's Rock Holes, Florence Falls. They were probably our top 3.
Top 3, yeah, they were really good.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, Florence Falls and, there was also Wangi Falls. That was another one. Yeah, they're all kind of the main iconic ones that most people go to. Super easy to get to, easy walks.
They're all super close to each other as well. Most gorges or waterfalls, they were all about 10-15 minute drives, which was really good compared to maybe Kakadu, which is a lot further between them. You pretty much could do a bunch in one day. We did 2 days in Litchfield, but we could have easily probably done it all in one day. We arrived late on day 1, so we only did a couple, which were a lot busier later in the day. If you want to get there and not much people around, go early, of course.
Yeah, they were quite busy, especially because they are quite easy to get to. It was, a lot busier compared to other gorges and things that we've been to. But we did the Tajanera Falls. We're not sure about that. I pronounced it wrong in the video, so that's probably why we don't.
Falls. We did that one super early.
Yeah, we did that one. That's down a 4-wheel drive track, so that one doesn't have as many people. So if you are wanting to go there and do things with less people, definitely do the ones down the 4-wheel drive tracks if you've got a 4-wheel drive. Because definitely way less people. We were the only ones there when we went to that one, which was
it's a bit spooky though.
Yeah, we didn't swim
because there can be crocs.
Yeah, because they do have the croc warning signs, but still,
it was pretty cool.
So cool.
Coming in at number 2, we have Kakadu National Park. This was our second time exploring Kakadu. We did come up a few years ago for my uncle's wedding, and we did see a few parts of it then, but we definitely got to explore a fair bit more now.
Yeah, before we actually headed in, we did also do the original Adelaide River crocodile jumping tour, which we did last time as well, but we loved
so much
it.
fun,
So
yeah.
so we decided to do it again before heading in. Once we actually headed into the national park, our first stop was Uber, which has the rock art, which was so incredible to see and to learn about the different stories and things of each
What they all mean
piece
was really
and,
cool.
and just learn a bit more about the Indigenous culture was really beautiful as well. And there's also a really awesome lookout as well that you can climb up to, which
had a great view.
Beautiful view, yeah. And then before heading out, there's the iconic Cahill's Crossing, which is where all the cars drive through, and there's lots of crocodiles in the
There was
river.
a bunch. We could see probably 7 at one time just in the water.
We've seen other people's videos who see like 20 at a time. So yeah, it's a very iconic spot, and there's just heaps of crocs around. We ended up camping at Jim Jim Falls that night before doing the Jim Jim Falls walk the next day.
Yeah, we started that early.
Yeah, that one was a full drive track down as well. So it wasn't as busy. We were there by ourselves, but by the time we headed out, there was definitely people coming down.
Yeah, and then after Jim Jim Falls, we had Barramundi Falls, which was another good one. There's a fair few more people around and people actually in the water, so we did have a swim there. Unlike Jim Jim, we didn't swim.
Yeah, it feels a bit safer. Yeah, it feels a bit safer swimming when there's other people
you
in
got better
water.
odds for sure. So there's a few families and stuff, so we felt a bit more comfortable getting in at Barramundi Falls, which is a good bit of swim.
Really nice.
We saw some fish in the water and stuff.
Yeah, there was some barramundi, which was
there was
cool.
yeah.
And then our final stop at Kakadu, we went to Yellowwater Creek. Last time we went there, last time we were in Kakadu, we went to Yellowwater Creek and we did the boat tour on the creek, and you could spot crocodiles and birds and things. We didn't do that tour this time, but we did do a little walk where we got to see water buffaloes.
Yeah, there's a bit of a boardwalk that goes past where you get on the boats, and we walked to the very end, which goes out a fair bit, probably 400 metres or something, and there was some water buffalo. So
yeah, that was the first time we've seen water buffaloes.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, so that was really cool as well. But yeah, it was really beautiful. And we loved it.
That's our number 2. Coming in at number 1, which is no surprise, was Uluru and Carter National Park. It really lived up to its expectations for sure. Driving up to it and seeing it in person for the first time was really something special, and we definitely never forget that.
Yeah, that first look at it was just insane. Our first night we pulled up and we sat at the sunset viewing point where we cooked dinner and just spent the afternoon just chilling and just looking at Uluru. It was just so unbelievable to finally see, and the feeling of being there was just incredible.
It was amazing. So day 1 we did Kata
we did the Valley of the Winds walk, which was quite a big walk, and it was really nice to be able to see all the beautiful rock formations. They're also called the Olgas, I believe.
Big humps everywhere, just orange humps.
The walk was quite long. It wasn't hard, it wasn't very physical,
it was just pretty long,
but it was quite long. I can't remember how long it took us, but still definitely so worth it to do.
And then we finished that and we did
Walpa Gorge as well, which is also located in the same area as Kata
it's pretty much part of it, but it was 2 orange walls pretty much that you surrounded you, and you just walked to the very end of it.
And there was a beautiful wave wall as well, and a little creek going through.
A little bit of a tree forest at the very end, which is pretty cool. And then day 2, we obviously did our ride around Uluru.
The Uluru Base Walk. We chose to hire bikes, as we saw lots of people recommend to hire the bikes, but you could definitely ride the bikes and then go and do the walk after. I feel like you can kind of take it in a bit more doing the walk, because whilst we were riding, I was kind of focused on just riding the bike, and just try not to hit other people, because there's other walkers, there's other riders and stuff. But it was
definitely a cool experience, because we've done so many walks.
So we wanted to do it.
Was definitely pretty cool.
It was so incredible to learn about all the different parts of Uluru and how it has helped the Indigenous when they all lived there and things like that.
Hunting, cooking, everything was done
ceremonies
around
there.
That was pretty cool.
So many different parts, which was incredible.
So that wraps up our top 5 places for the Northern Territory.
So we hope this gave you guys a bit of an idea of things to add to your itinerary if they're not already on there, if you're coming to the NT. And we'll see you in our next episode.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.